Coming up on the first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Batting second, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that is out of play. And today is draft day, Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out.
And that one handled, fired to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Another solid power season. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Chapman right there to make the grab. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Back here in San Francisco. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude, and I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
That one to first. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Batting second,
now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Rafael Devers.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Rafael Devers. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Strike three. Yoshinobu gets the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ray back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Just
off the plate.
missed. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here is Andy Pajes. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Pajes, a strong-armed right fielder, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. To the left side, but it is well foul. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball inside. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Line drive. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But no advance from the runners.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Yuri Ruiz, the next to hit, takes ball one. Into center. It's going to fall for a hit. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Adames. And makes the grab. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And he deals. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And now, Wilmer Flores. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
So digging in, Casey Schmidt. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. Giants go in order. Back here at Oracle Park, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss.
0-2
This one in the air, right field. Matos under it. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Shortstop.
Here's Mookie to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty. That one missed. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. In for a strike, 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Matos snags it for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force, and the inning is over. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos. That's in there. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Andrew Kisner. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hey! 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail here 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, and now the right fielder, Andy Pages. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Out to short, Adames. Whips it across. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
That's inside.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, 3rd baseman
Miguel Rojas digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants 0. And we're back. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Elliot Ramos. Check swing, called strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Devers at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Giants hitless so far in the game. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Rojas makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in. Struck out swinging his first time.
Come on now, Willie. Base hit, baby.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is outside. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk, and that's their first base runner of the game.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Chapman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Adames off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
I got 3-0.
And there's the automatic. Yeah, that's fouled off.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 outs. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Yuri Ruiz. Ray back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Out. And now the box comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2. Now that's smacked to right center. And it's into the gap, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
In the air, left side, Ramos. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that is that. Dodgers with a run scoring double, and it's 2-zip. Back here at Oracle
Leading
Park,
off
we
for
head
the
to the bottom of the
Giants.
5th. And
First
digging in
baseman,
for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores.
Flores.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Schmidt, the next to hit, takes outside. The Giants trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
And that one missing low. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that's ball 4.
That pitch is low.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
2 outs. Matos started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Got it. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and they make a change to start
Number
the sixth.
60.
The new pitcher, Hayden Birdsong.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's the catcher,
Leading off
Will
for
Smith.
Los Angeles. Catcher, Will Smith.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, right field. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Two
Tommy
down, base is
Edman.
empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ramos snags it on the run. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the sixth inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Andrew Kisner.
Andrew Kisner.
First pitch swinging.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Ramos.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Ground ball right side and foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that.
Ripped on the ground to second. Edmonds slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that split.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Giants go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-zip. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. There's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Hitting the air out to center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Yuri Ruiz. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramos makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Out to center. Lee under this one. And that'll do it. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. That clips a corner.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Outside corner, got him looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And the slider just misses. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Dodgers holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Yamamoto sends him packing. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Wilmer Flores getting ready to hit. Still no hits on the board. One out away from taking the no-no into the eighth. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Center field, Outman settles under this one. That is the inning. Back here in San Francisco, ready to begin the eighth. Now here is Mookie Betts. Birdsong back to work. That one fouled off. Birdsong, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Now fly ball to right center. Matos drops steps, heads back on it. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers. First
Here comes
baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freeman.
0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Love how he let
Now
that ball
batting,
travel,
right fielder,
trusted his
Andy
hands.
Thomas.
Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Pajes will hit next. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Smith at second with 2 down. Missed
I got a ball, 1
inside with
strike.
the curve. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Right there on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Schmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Slice to right, in there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ballgame.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break.
And a base hit right there. Around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Andrew Kisner, the next Giant to hit.
Catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Popped up, and that's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Elliott Robbie. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Pitching for Los Angeles, number 38, Kirby Yates.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one down the line. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and the Giants take the lead.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Adames in the box now. No balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And they get Adames for the out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Camilo
75.
Doval.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's a switch hitter,
Leading
Tommy
off for the
Edman.
Dodgers, second baseman Tommy Edman.
That one
Nope,
close,
that's a ball.
ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Yuri Ruiz, the next to hit. Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On the ground, 2 ball. To Adames, that's 1. Over to first, safe.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter now, James Outman.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one pulled foul.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th.
Just a huge at bat right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Popped up. Chapman under it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Chapman in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to.
That's the strikeout for Chappie.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms. and get stability from all of their performances.
And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
1 down, winning run on first.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a miss. And the count is filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. That's to 3rd. Zips it to 1st. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second, first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And Freddie goes deep. His 11th of the year, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 5-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Camilo Doval done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Randy
the Giants.
Rodriguez will take over
Number
here.
73.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so
Randy
far. ERA's under 2.
Rodriguez.
A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Spencer Bivens getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground to the left. Has some trouble with it. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Swings through that high fastball. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And they'll do it again. Smith at first, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away down.
Now batting,
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Tommy Edman.
And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. So up next, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Traffic on the base. With 2 already in to score. And here in extra innings. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Flores. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 3.
Now pitching for Los
Back
Angeles.
here in extra. And now the
Number
right fielder,
78.
Brett Wisely. RBI single his last time up. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it falls. The run scores from second, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andrew Kisner now at the plate and downstairs. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. There's that
2
slider.
balls, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate here in extra innings. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Here's Elliot Ramos. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, right to the backstop. Wisely up to third on the wild pitch. The 1-1. And it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play.
Here comes the skipper.
Now pitching for Los Angeles. Number
Devers
66.
now. Misses
Off the
outside,
plate,
and it's 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
2 outs. Check swing, and he went 2-1
2
now.
balls, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
2-2 the count.
Scott is just 1 strike away.
I got 3 and 2.
Just outside. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.